All right, Joey, get into the finals. Close one against Hendo. Kind of talk about that match a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, he's a tricky opponent. Got a lot of tricks up top, and he's a guy that likes you on his legs. So just need to stay more solid. I think in the beginning there were a few exchanges that were maybe questionable, but just got to continue to sharpen those up and tighten up the position on some of those shots and not force so many at the end.
Mm-hmm. His coaching corner, now he's at Ohio State, obviously very familiar with you, your style, what you do. Do you think that helped him at all, maybe?
Maybe a little bit. I mean, they might have kind of coached him into some of the tendencies that they saw back in college, and he might have put me into that I've tried to change, but I got to do a better job making adjustments like that. So I'd say it's more on me to make those mid-match adjustments and not fall for those kinds of things. But he's a tough opponent, so he's definitely tricky, and a lot of those positions presents some challenges that most guys don't necessarily pose. So still a good win. I mean, just got to go one match at a time. It's a smaller bracket today, but I was kind of sitting until the semifinals. But I got a goal in mind, and none of that changes, even with a tight match like that.
Is it tough weighing in at 8 a.m. and not resting until 7 p.m. or something like that? Would you rather get kind of like a warm-up match or two under your belt?
Yeah, I mean, there's, I think, perks to both sides. Tomorrow, both guys are sitting right, so I think Hendo had a match under his belt. That was kind of good. I mean, I got on the mat this morning, a little less stress after the morning session, knowing that I got to wait a little bit, but, I still got to take care of my body the right way. And, I think I did do that, but, again, just got to dial in a little bit more for matches like that. And it's going to be a similar situation tomorrow, a little bit sooner than 5:30 p.m., but still going to weigh in the morning and come back and scrap it out at 3. So I got to make adjustments from day 1 to day 2. Making the same exact weight tomorrow might be a little bit easier with, having made weight today and rehydrating and stuff, but got a lot to adjust to for tomorrow.
You're pretty familiar with Yanni. You've wrestled him a handful of times. How does that familiarity play a role going into tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. He's a guy that got to give credit where credit's due, right? He's a good wrestler. He beat me in the NCAA finals. We've had some battles back and forth in freestyle. And, we've both shown that we're some of the best in the world. And, some of the hardest parts about becoming world and Olympic champ is making the U.S. team, right?
Mm-hmm.
At a lot of weight classes, there's top guys in the world. We could have multiple USA guys become world and Olympic champions at a single weight class. So, I'm preparing to beat guys like that. Yanni is one of the best in the world. If I want to prove that I'm that guy, gotta get it done. And so I'm excited for that match, especially he took it in Poland, so I'm excited. I think competition and a competitor like that brings out the best out of everybody. And, we both get to continue to grow and make adjustments, so I'm really excited to be going best 2 out of 3 with him tomorrow for the World Team spot.
Well, I'm excited to watch it, man, and best of luck to you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Joey.